Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to look at the top 5 best streaming devices in 2025. We made this list based on our own opinions, research, and customer reviews. We've considered their quality, features, and values when narrowing down the best choices possible. If you want more information and updated pricing on the products mentioned, be sure to check the links in the description box below. So, here are the top 5 best streaming devices. The 5th product on our list is Roku Streaming Stick 4K. Roku is the grandfather of streaming, back before it really became a thing. It remains as easy to use as ever, with channels taking the place of apps. One Roku device works exactly the same as the next. It's just a matter of what specs and features you get at what price. The Streaming Stick 4K gets you 4K UHD resolution, support for Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos, and improved Wi-Fi over previous models. It does come with a basic remote that forgoes extra features like voice control, but if you really want the extra functionality, the Roku Voice Remote Pro can be purchased separately. Or take a look at the beefier instead. Roku's operating system gets pretty regular updates, which usually brings some new features, interface updates, and access to new content. It's easy to update your Roku when needed. Roku has really started to stand out in the past couple of years with its inclusion of free shows and movies on its own distribution source, the aptly named The Roku Channel. The series and movies are all supported by advertising. There's a lot of old content that you'll recognize, as well as new original content. Advertising-based content means more tracking, however, and that's just something you have to keep in mind when it comes to Roku. But it's hard to argue against the value proposition of the Streaming Stick 4K. Up next in 4th place is the Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K Max. If Roku just isn't your thing or you prefer the native Amazon and Alexa experience, a Fire TV Stick might be the one for you. The original Amazon Fire TV Stick 4K has been a great buy for a couple of years now. The Max has newer, faster internals, Wi-Fi 6E, and continued support for Dolby Vision and Dolby Atmos. It ships with the latest Alexa voice remote, which doesn't include hands-free voice access, but does have proper television controls. What it doesn't change is the same great experience you'll get with Amazon Fire TV OS. While the home screen may still be a bit busy for some, that's just a testament to how much great content is available in the Amazon ecosystem. Start with Amazon Prime Video, of course, which has all the movies and series you could possibly want, as well as more than its share of great original content. And that's all before you get to all the third-party streaming apps, games, and other options available on Amazon Fire TV. The Amazon Fire TV Stick remains an excellent choice, and one that's tough to beat. Any real complaints we have here tend to be in performance. This is still a low-cost device, and laggy graphics and load times occasionally remind us of that fact. The 3rd product on our list is the Google TV Streamer. The Google TV Streamer takes everything that was great about Chromecast with Google TV, mainly the stock experience and direct love from Google itself, fixes what needed fixing, and adds what needed to be added. It fully replaces Chromecast in the Google ecosystem. The basic experience isn't really much different than Chromecast with Google TV, which Google is phasing out. You get the same busy home screen and all the same apps. But new this time around is an improved remote control that's easier to hold and easier to use, with a lost remote finder built in, so you can make it chirp when it goes missing. While the base itself can no longer be hidden behind a television, it's not meant to be because of the addition of a bunch of smart home tech. The Google TV Streamer supports the Thread and Matter standards, which help all your smart devices talk to each other and work in a single ecosystem. And the Google TV OS has been updated so you can view cameras and adjust lights and temperature using your TV remote. The 2nd product on our list is the NVIDIA Shield 2019. The best streaming device that's not Apple, plus a great option for gamers, the Shield, also often referred to as Shield TV, has a history dating back to 2015. That ancient hardware, running NVIDIA's Tegra X1 processor, was overpowered for the time and keeps that original box running just fine today. The most recent Shield, released in 2019, comes in 2 flavors. Both add Dolby Vision into the mix, in addition to Dolby Atmos decoding. The non-Pro model comes in a cylindrical body for some reason. The Pro has more RAM and doubles the onboard storage to 16 gigabytes. Both models still allow for external storage and is meant for gaming via NVIDIA's GeForce Now system. And the Tegra X1 Plus processor is as good now as it was at release. Additionally, NVIDIA does a great job at ensuring even more longevity to its devices with frequent updates that bring additional features and capabilities to the box. Before we reveal number 1, be sure to check out the description below for the newest deals on each of these items, and be sure to subscribe if you want to stay up to date on the best products on the market. Finally, our top product title name is the Apple TV 4K 2022. It might be a few years old, but Apple TV 4K still has the simplest, most consistent experience you can get, with a relatively open-ended shelf life. Those in the Apple ecosystem can make use of some of the extra features, but it's not just for those with iPhones and iPads. In the world of $50 streaming sticks that absolutely can get the job done and get it done fairly well, it's perhaps a little hard to recommend something that costs 3 or 4 or 5 times as much. And to be clear, Apple TV 4K doesn't do 3 or 4 or 5 times as much as its competitors. In fact, you can make the argument that it actually does a little less. More on that in a second. But what it does do, it tends to do better, and with fewer headaches. What you get for that extra money is hardware that should darn near last forever. Just ask anyone who's still happily using the original Apple TV 4K, released in 2017. It's powered by the A15 Bionic processor. There's support for HDR10+, important for Samsung TV owners as Samsung doesn't support Dolby Vision, has Ethernet connectivity, of the super-fast gigabit variety, as well as support for Thread and Matter, and will likely continue to be supported for years. The 4th generation Apple TV, released in 2015, is still supported on tvOS. So there's plenty of reason to believe that in purchase today should be supported at least 5 years. Apple's tvOS is simple. The home screen is app icons, and that's it. No real recommendations of shows or movies or live channels. No advertising. Nothing that overwhelms. Those who are all in with Apple's ecosystem also will get the added bonus of things like AirPlay 2 and HomeKit, as well as ridiculously slick integration of using your iPhone or iPad for the on-screen keyboard. Apple TV 4K isn't inexpensive, but it's still the best. That's all for our list of the 5 best streaming devices on the market. Head over to the description below for links to more detailed info on each of the products. And remember to leave a comment to let us know your opinion. Thanks for watching. If we helped you out in any way, please hit the like and subscribe buttons. We'll see you guys in the next video.